Hello, fire signs. This is your weekly messages for June 16th through the 23rd. This is for all fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I don't get into any specifics for any of the signs. This is just an overall weekly message for all fire signs, okay? I was gone last week. Real quick, I was gone last week. I went through a major ascension last week and I was basically bedridden. It was pretty crazy. I think that's the most physical ascension I've ever gone through. But I'm slowly getting back into it. My throat chakra was highly affected, but I've got tea in front of me, I got water in front of me, and I think we're going to be good. So I'm just going to slowly acclimate back into reality. But fire signs, I'm really excited to get into your reading for this week. Now, I did just move as well the past week and I lost my chakra runes. So they're either somewhere in a box and I can't find them, or they're still back at my old place and I need to go get them, okay? So we won't be doing any of the chakra reading this week. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the overall energies with some oracle cards and then get into some tarot and then get into the advice portion. Okay, fire signs? So when I was doing your meditation, I heard manifestation. I heard manifestation, one or the other. I don't remember. I heard that, and so it feels like fire signs. You're really trying to manifest something this week, or you're in this manifestation mode. You might actually getting into very physical ways of manifestation, like you're looking more into divination this week, or you've been looking more into divination, but it's all in the name of manifestation. You might be doing like mood boards, you might be looking into like manifestation rituals or spells, you might be looking into like manifestation crystals and that kind of thing. It just felt very divination, manifestation oriented, okay? And then fire signs, they also showed me like a lot of like high ground, like observation. It was really weird. Like they took me to the top of a mountain and I could like see the whole valley. And then at one point they took me to the top of like a cell tower and I could see an entire city. And so it had this heavy observation energy to it, fire signs. There we go, my throat chakra already acting up. We'll see how this goes. But it had a heavy observation energy to it, fire sign. So you might be in an observation manifestation type of energy this week, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the oracle cards. I'm going to use the Starseed Oracle. Okay. What messages can I get for my fire signs? June 16th through the 23rd, please. Fire signs, somebody might be giving you a headache. I know that sounds so weird. But like when I was tapping into your energy, I started getting a headache, and the immediate reaction was like, oh, somebody's giving fire signs a headache. So somebody might be giving you like kind of a headache this week. I don't know. It doesn't feel that serious. It's just like kind of like an annoyance, you know? Like it's kind of just like, you give me a headache. Like that kind of shit, you know? What messages can I get for fire signs? What messages can I get for fire signs June 16th through the 23rd? Okay, fire signs, you got 4. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so the first one we got is Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Interesting. So fire signs, you were in a bit of a like an isolation energy the past like little while. All of you were. So with this star family, you might be coming out of that period of isolation this week. You might be starting to be more social. Excuse me, fire signs. You might be starting to be more social. You're going out more. You're kind of stepping out of that hermit energy this week, and you're understanding that, okay, I need to be around people. People are important. Yes, I need to be in that hermit energy sometimes, but not all the time, right? It came up in that Sagittarius reading for June. For June, yes. And then we have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Interesting. So actually what I'm getting off of this fire signs is you're actually learning that nourishment and taking care of yourself isn't always isolation. Okay, that's something that you're figuring out this week. Sometimes taking care of yourself and taking care of your body and taking care of your mental well-being actually means getting out and getting active, and being around other people and being around your star family. Okay, then we have Hyrith. Hyrith? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not going to pretend I do. Okay. Hyrith. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. Ooh. Fire signs. That one's deep. I don't know why that one hit me so deep. I mean, I relate. But that one hit me really hard. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. You're not sure, fire signs, if where you are is where you're supposed to be this week. That's interesting. Oh, that's that observation energy. Fire signs. I see. Okay. All right. I get it now. I get it now. Okay. So, fire signs, as you're getting more around people this week, and as you're stepping out of that hermit energy, and as you're getting to being more social and acclimating to your star family again, you're observing people. You're observing people and you're observing your surroundings and you're asking yourself, does this resonate with my highest good? Is this home? That's what you're asking yourself this week, fire signs. Are these people home to me? Who is home to me? Where is home to me? That's what you're asking yourself. See, you're getting out of this hermit energy, but now there's more to learn. Now because you're getting more social, now you're having to actually figure out your social circle a lot more, right? Because stepping out of this hermit energy, you've probably gone through an ascension of some type. You've gone through some sort of awakening and you've changed. And so now you're getting around people again. And with this new mentality or this new vision that you have, you're observing other people. You're observing your social interactions and you're asking yourself, is this in alignment with who I am now? Interesting, fire signs. Oh my. Feeling a little bit of drama with that one, not gonna lie. Feeling a little bit, there might be a little bit of drama. There might be a little bit of drama with that, okay? And then we have, I love this card. Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change, okay? So as you're going through all of this energy this week, there's going to be another change, fire signs, because you're looking at your social circle, you're looking at the people around you, and you're asking yourself, are these people my star family? Are they? Are they my home? Is this my home? What's going on with that? And you're having to jump in and you're having to make another change. I just heard, another one. Yeah, another one. It's eclipse season, okay? There's going to be a lot of change. We're just going to have to get used to it. Okay? But so those are the general energies and kind of themes of this week for you, fire signs. So let's go ahead and let's get into some tarot cards for a little bit more of a detailed story. Okay? Oops. What messages do we have for fire signs? June 16th through the 23rd, please. What messages do you have for fire signs? Ooh. Fire signs. Yep. Oof. Okay. Wow. Okay. We got a lot of cards already, so let's go ahead and read them. Okay. First of all, we have Judgment with the Two of Pentacles. Yep. There it is. There's that observation energy, right? There's that energy of, okay, is this situation in alignment with me? Are these people in alignment with me? You're trying to look at the entire big picture here, fire signs, and you're trying to make that judgment call this week. Don't rush it. First of all, fire signs, don't rush it. I highly doubt that you're going to come to a lot of conclusions within the span of 7 days, okay? But this is just the energy that you're stepping into this week. But yeah, you're really looking at stability though, fire signs. You're looking at stability, you're looking at long term. You want the people that you surround yourself with right now, you want those people to be like your tribe. Okay? Not just a pack, okay, but like a tribe. You want them to be people that like you're friends with for the next 10, 20, 30 lifetime, right? Years. Like you want these people to be permanent, and you want the things and the seeds that you're planting right now to have a certain importance and a certain permanence to them and a sense of stability to them, okay? And then we have the Queen of Cups, and we have that paired with the Knight of Pentacles. Now, fire signs, I feel like this is your energy actually. I feel like you're stepping into a more Queen of Cups energy this week. Where you're trying to be balanced with your emotions, you're trying to understand your emotions better, and you're trying to not act impulsively upon your emotions, fire signs. When you're making these decisions about these people and these situations and asking yourself, okay, is this aligned with me? You're trying really hard to use your emotions to your benefit instead of acting impulsively, and you're trying to I feel like fire signs, you're really like, you're going kind of back and forth in your mind on like, well, like, I can still keep these people around, right? Like, just because I went through this ascension doesn't mean that like I have to get rid of everybody. And so you're trying to have an emotional component to the decisions that you're making instead of just fuck you. Like, I've changed. I've changed. I'm out of here. And with that Knight of Pentacles, you're going slow about it. You're going slow about this judgment call this week, fire sign. So that's good. That's really good. I like to see that. I like to see my fire signs not being impulsive. Right? What other messages do we have for fire signs? Okay. Ooh. Yep, we have the Chariot and we have the Two of Swords in reverse. You're trying really hard not to sound repetitive, fire signs, but you're trying really hard not to cut people. This is interesting for fire signs. I think that this is really good. I think that this shows a lot of growth. So good on you, fire signs, whoever this is resonating for. With the Two of Swords in reverse, you're really trying to not be impulsive about it. You're trying to like understand that people have their own journeys and that people are on their own paths as well, and you're trying your best to integrate everybody into your path. Okay, you're trying your best, and with that Chariot, you're just trying to figure out the best way to move forward. You're trying to figure out the best way to move forward, but there is clearly a decision that needs to be made here, fire signs. Ooh, sorry, just channeling. When I start channeling, my nose itches. Um, but clearly there is a decision that needs to be made here, okay? Because we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Two of Swords, so that is decision time. And you know it, you're very aware of it, and you're trying to go easy goes it, you right? You're just trying to go slow about it, and you're just trying to be methodical and smart. The Tower. Now don't get scared. Everybody gets so scared by the Tower, and I was like, it's just change, you know. It's just change. No, the Tower's kind of bad. But this is the energy you're in, fire signs. Of you understand that in order to move forward and go about this new life that you've really created from yourself from inside out, right? Because you had that hermit phase and you did the work, and now you're stepping out of it, and it's kind of time to like do the work externally. Like, you did it within yourself for a little while, and you worked on you, and you figured out this guy and you figured out this guy, but now everything's kind of coming outwards, and you're having to really make these changes externally, and that's going to cause a Tower moment for you, fire signs. Because all a Tower moment really is, excuse me, all a Tower moment really is we have to break down the building to create a new one. Basically, the tower falls so that we can rebuild a new tower. Okay, so you're in that mode this week of Tower moment of we have to shake things up, we have to change things have to be different, and you're trying to figure out what exactly it is that needs to be different. What other messages can we get? Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, let's read that. Ooh, fire signs. I'm just getting major guilt off of this. I'm getting major guilt off of this. Oh, fire signs, I feel for you. I understand. Oof, I'm getting major guilt off of this Five of Pentacles. It's like gut wrenching. Whew. Whew. Okay, let me get woo! Fire signs, you might be having to leave people that don't resonate with you anymore and leave situations that don't resonate with you anymore, but it's like you're still emotionally attached to these things. You still care. It's, once again, like you're in this Queen of Cups energy where you're not emotionally detached from the situation. You're a Queen of Cups, you're not a Queen of Swords this week. So that tells me that there is emotional attachment still there with whatever these decisions that you're making, these situations or these people perhaps that you're trying to decide whether to stay or whether to go or whether to try to integrate into your new path or leave it behind. You're still very emotionally invested in these things that you're having to decide, and it's causing a lot of guilt within you. It's causing a lot of guilt within you, and that actually might be what's kind of slowing you up and causing you to be the Knight of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. So that's what's causing you to go slower, is actually this guilt, fire signs. Yeah, you're a little bit guilty about it. Don't be guilty about it, fire signs. As long as you're not as long as you're not intentionally causing harm to anybody or anything, like as long as you're not like leaving people in the dust and just saying like fuck you, I've changed. Which is very fire sign. Very fire sign, very air sign as well. As long as you're not doing that, what is there really to be guilty about? Because people are going to decide how they take things. People are going to decide how to react to you leaving the situation or leaving them. And you cannot control how other people react, fire signs. I know that you love control, but I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you, I just roast you guys, don't I? I just roast fire signs. I need to quit with that. Goodness gracious. I love you guys. You're my children. I always call the fire signs my children. But fire signs, you can't control how people are going to react to this. You just can't. So as long as you go about it in a kind, decent, genuine way, and you're not just walking out with your fingers in the air, there's nothing to be guilty about, honey. There's really nothing to be guilty about. I'm just being honest, okay? What other messages do we have for fire signs? Yep. Death. There it is. There it is. With that tower. Yeah. Death. And you have to go through this. You have to go through this, and you have to leave some people behind in order to have this death phase that you're going into this week. And you know that. You know that. I don't think that I'm reading for any fire signs that are not aware. I think you guys are very, very aware of the situation at hand this week. I think that you're very aware of what you have to do. You just feel guilty about it. You just feel guilty about it. You do. And I don't know why. I don't know your life. I don't know your life, so I can't tell you why you're guilty, but I think that you just feel bad for hurting people. Yeah, I think that you just feel like you're leaving situations and leaving people in the dust, and you just feel guilty about it. But fire signs, you are in death mode. You are in death mode. You're about to have a major rebirth, okay? So don't be letting this guilt hold you back. Guilt doesn't hold us back here on this channel, okay? No, ma'am. What other what other messages do we have for fire signs? Oh, okay. Okay, we get it. We get it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, fire signs. I'm going to read this last message, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the advice. Because now things are getting a little bit repetitive. The moon and three of swords. Fire signs, I don't feel like this is you. Excuse me. I don't feel like this is you at all. I don't. Yeah, three of swords and the moon, that's like major oh, I just heard regret. Okay. Major contemplation, especially at night, but major pain over the situation. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is somebody else's energy, and it might be the reason that you're guilty. Might be the reason that you're guilty because whoever you're leaving in the dust or whatever situation you're leaving in the dust, um, whatever no longer resonates with you, whatever is no longer a part of your path, they're sad. Like just straight up, they're sad. They're sad. They're thinking about it a lot. Oh, I'm hearing somebody's inner dialogue. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh man. That's torturous. Yeah, somebody's like asking themselves what they did wrong, and you're just like, you didn't do anything wrong. Like, I just am on a different path now. A lot of you could be leaving romantic relationships. A lot of you could be leaving work situations where you're actually very cherished. Oh man, fire signs. Yeah, this is difficult because um, whatever person you're leaving, it's a person for a lot of you. Whatever situation you're leaving, you are cherished. Um, this isn't a bad situation. Like, this isn't a bad person. This isn't a bad situation. Maybe for some of you it is. But for a lot of you, I'm getting that it's not bad. It's just no longer in alignment. You know? Um, things don't have to be bad to not be in alignment with you. Okay, there's a lot of great things out there that just aren't for everybody. Okay, but so with this three of swords and the moon, this person or these group of people, whoever you're leaving kind of in the dust because they're not aligned with you anymore, they're very upset about it. They're very heart chakra based about it, and I think that that's why you're taking things really slow, and trying to be emotionally competent and emotionally mindful about it. For a lot of you, this might not have transpired yet. Like, you might not be leaving this person or this situation yet, and you just know that it's going to crush them. And it is, clearly. We've got the Three of Swords and we've got the Moon. That is major pain. That is major disappointment. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, fire signs. Um, and you don't know how to not, like, you're trying to figure out a way for this to not go this way with this three of swords. You're trying to figure out how to go about this in a way where it's just like you leave on good terms and it's simple and it's sweet and it's nice. But fire signs, I don't know if that's going to be possible, because at the end of the day, this person or these people or this situation cares about you. Like, at the end of the day, that's just how it is. They care about you, they cherish you. You probably care about them and cherish them too. But it's not in alignment anymore, and that's hard. That is hard. That is difficult, and that just causes pain. But you know what? Pain also causes growth. Okay? Death, rebirth, tower, transformation. Okay? So I see where you're coming from, fire signs. You really do not want to leave this situation out of guilt because you know it's going to hurt someone or something or a group of people. But at the same time, you kind of know that it's what you have to do. Okay, so that's an interesting energy this week, fire signs. Let's go ahead and let's get into some advice for you this week. Okay, I'm going to use the animal oracle for you guys. Ooh, jeez. I do feel for this person, fire signs, and you do too, obviously. But you know, fire signs, we're not always meant to be like somebody's like puppies and rainbows on their journey, you know? Like sometimes as long, you know, and once again, it's not intentional. You're not intentionally hurting this person, but sometimes we actually are the ones that give people pain. And that is, and we give people death processes, and you know, and we are teachers sometimes for people, and it sucks. It sucks to be a teacher, but it just is what it is. It just is what it is, fire signs. Okay, let's get some advice from my fire signs, please. I don't know why shuffling is hard today. I might have to cleanse these decks. Ooh, fire signs. Sorry. Oh man. Okay. What advice can we get from my fire signs? I can't wait to show you this. I can't wait to show you this. What other advice can we get from my fire signs, please? Wow. Okay, fire signs, we got 4 advice cards for you. We got 4 overall energies too, so, oh, take it? No. Okay, sorry. Sorry, there was a peeker there, and I asked them, do I take it? No. Okay, hard no. Anyways, there was 4 overall energy cards, and there's 4 advice cards here, so 4 might be a significant number for you. Cat spirit. Claim your independence. And you know what's so funny about this, fire signs? It's really not that funny, but I was actually thinking about this card the other day. I was literally thinking about, like, I haven't seen cat spirit show up in a long time. Like, I'm kind of weirded out because, like, people are, like, you know, going through so many changes. Like, where's cat spirit? Cat spirit, look who showed up. Cat spirit, claim your independence. 13, breaking down into a 4. So we've got 444 here. Yeah. Fire signs, you just need to claim your independence in this situation. You need to claim your independence from this person or these people or this situation that you know is just not in alignment with who you are anymore. You need to go off and you need to be an individual. Okay? Then we have wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay? Now what does 67 break down to? I believe that also breaks down to a 4. I could be wrong. I can't think right now. I've got baby brain and I've got crown chakra activation. Anyways, wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. So what was I saying about sometimes we are people's teachers? Okay, so this is a death and rebirth process, not just for you, but also for this person or these people or this situation, okay? So you are acting as a catalyst for whoever or whatever this is to also go through their own death and rebirth, okay? And that's tough. It's tough to be a teacher. It just is. No sugarcoating it. But you are acting as that catalyst. And look at, and these cards, by the way, are identical in color. You're acting as a catalyst, and I'm just getting off of that, like, this needs to happen. This needs to happen to gain more wisdom for the both of you, to gain life experience. Thank you, Spirit. To gain life experience, okay? Then we have buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. You're not leaving this situation or this person or these people high and dry. It's going to feel that way. It's going to feel that way to you, and it's going to feel that way to them. But the truth is that buffalo spirit. Buffalo spirit. The universe is going to provide as long as we are in alignment. Okay? When we're in alignment, then the universe provides to us exactly what we need to stay on the path of alignment. And the truth is, fire signs, that you know that you have to leave this situation in order to be aligned. Okay? So just go for it. Do what you know you have to do, and the universe will do everything else, okay? Then we have rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Overcome any obstacle. Yeah. And I get a strong sense of peace with this card. I don't always get that, but right now I'm getting a strong sense of peace with this card, that it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Like, you guys, it's gonna be okay. This person or these people or this situation, they're gonna be fine. You going through this, you're going to be fine. Everybody's going to be fine. The universe is going to provide. People are going to be that much wiser, that much stronger after all of this transpires. By the way, I'm seeing a lot of green, so a lot of heart chakra energy here. But just an overwhelming sense of peace that you can overcome this obstacle and they can overcome this obstacle as well. Okay? Wow, fire signs. I liked that reading. I really did. I really did. That was a fun one. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right. So, fire signs, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If it resonated, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear what you're going through and if it resonated for you. Yeah, it's all gonna be good. Okay. All right, fire signs. I will see you next week, and I'll see you at the next monthlies, and just whatever, whenever I see you next. Okay. All right. Bye bye, fire signs.